We have a fleet of American trucks that does all sorts of different things, from driving experiences to a bit of filming and showing. And we tour with a stunt rider that jumps them with a quad bike.
Clive had a dream from a child to own an American truck.
My hobby, basically. But we saw an opening in the market for this type of vehicle, and it seems to be paying off. This one's a W900L with an ICT sleeper, and as you can see, there's a lot of chrome that you can't afford to let it lapse, otherwise you have a big problem bringing it back.
Coat It, an amazing product. Autoglym contacted us and they said, can we try a new product? They were very secretive about it. It had no labels on the bottle, did it? No. Clive was a bit like, oh, what's it going to do to my truck? But they came out and they used the product. And it was absolutely amazing. I mean, it takes a lot for Clive to praise anything. Clive was just amazed. It just left a depth of shine and a lasting shine that I've never known anything.
And it shed all the water instantly off the truck. So basically no drying to do afterwards.
And I mean, watermarks are the bane of everybody's life when you're trying to clean a truck. Before the water dries, somebody's got to go round with a drying cloth. But we don't have that problem with Coat It, do we? No. It just disperses the water and you just go round and do the final finishing touches.
It seems to be like a film it leaves on the paintwork that is like a wax polish finish. And it sheds all the water and it makes it very easy to clean. If you get road grime on it, when you get to the show, it just seems to run off the paint so much easier.
Ultimately, what does that allow you to do?
Gives me a lot quicker cleaning and gets to a good finish without too much effort.
No rubbing involved, so no scratching of the paint or the metalwork, chrome or anything, and we can just get that real deep shine very, very quick, which is an amazing difference for us.
The judges, when they're judging the different categories of trucks, they'll put the fingers inside the chassis rails just to check it's been cleaned. And, well, I've tried all sorts of different products on the market over the years. You know, there's a lot of work involved in putting the detailing wax on the paint, there's a show, and all the cleaning of the chrome. We've tried Autoglym and it seems to have made it a lot easier. The application isn't so labour intensive, it's faster, and it leaves a good finish that's easy to prepare when you get to a show.
Earlier in the year, all the drivers came over and they spent a whole day with radiant wax polish, and they polished them and they got that initial colour back. And then it's just a case of washing them and the Coat It, and then when we get to a show, just clean water in a bucket. And because it's got that base on it, it just seems to work.
We can get them show ready in half a day now, whereas it was a whole day intensive labour at one time.
Before every show?
Before every show.
Yeah. Aside from the showing, when we go, for example, to a funeral, we've got a very short window to get that truck looking good, because for the family, they don't want a filthy truck. So all we do now is whiz over it with a bucket of clean water, and we've got a clean truck to take to the funeral. Whereas before, well, we'd have been washing it 2-3 hours before down there as well as here. It would have been, well, it just wouldn't have been a feasible thing to do.
No.
One of our proudest moments is at the end of the Balmoral show recently. We only went there to assist in the stunt show, but they were so impressed and the response to the trucks was overwhelming. We was actually asked at the end of the show to go in the grand arena, the 2 trucks and us, and we had to take the national anthem and the salute off the show president. And to us,
at the close of the show.
At the close of the show.
It was a big honour.
It was a huge honour. So for that we were very proud.
Coat It, wonderful stuff. It leaves a film on the paint where water just runs off, beads away, and traffic grime doesn't seem to stick. You can get it off very easily.
We only use Autoglym now because we've had such good results.